What an entertaining game last night between the Leafs and Jets, as it usually is. The boys are in Winnipeg taking on the Jets there last night, and honestly, I'm proud of them. Played a really sound game. Samsonov made some good stops, got some help from the post a couple times as well. Tavares is hot, and no one's talking about, oh, he's old, he's just contract, this and that. People are pretty damn quiet about that stuff now. And the Leafs win it 4-1, 3-1 with an empty netter in Winnipeg, and are now 4-2 on the season. Remember when everyone was crying bloody murder and freaking out? Yeah, at 2-2. Albeit I wasn't feeling great after losing to Arizona, to make it 2-2. But no one was panic mode, right? Let's break down this game though. First period. Pierre-Luc Dubois scores 4 minutes and 17 seconds in. They take a shot. He follows up, gets his own rebound. Alex Kerfoot, that's your guy. And you see the replay. Kerfoot just kind of floated by him. That's not good. Not a good play for Kerfoot there. And it puts them up 1-0. The Leafs get a power play just under the halfway mark of the period. And it's Austin Matthews, there's been a lot of talk about he's not scoring the goals, this and that. But that right there on that first goal was one of the hardest working secondary assists that I've seen in a while. Dude fights to keep the puck in, is down on his knees, finds a way to get back up, gets a tape pass to Nylander, who kind of flubs it and gets in between some feet. But it comes out to John Tavares, who toe drags it around the one stick of the defender. And as Hellebuck's sliding over, John Tavares fires it basically the way he just was, right in the top corner. Just a gorgeous shot from John Tavares on the power play. Nylander, Matthews grab assist on the goal at 9:56 of the first period. And we are tied after one period of play. Shots on goal, 9 apiece in the first frame. We go to the second period. And David Kampf scores. Now, but hold on a minute. It wasn't just pitch a 10 David Kampf getting it done. You want to hear who got the assist to this goal? Wayne Simmons and Kyle Clifford. I love it. They enter the zone. The puck gets in the right about the half, right in the slot. And Wayne Simmons has it. He did a between the legs pass. I mean, he didn't look. I mean, I really hope he knew it. Someone knew David Kampf was coming right down the lane. Because if he did, that was gorgeous. Nice little between the legs feed from Wayne Simmons to the tape of David Kampf coming right down the seam, and he rips it past Connor Hellebuck, and the Leafs have the lead 2-1. The most unlikely of sources to get the lead for the Leafs. David Kampf, I'll say it again. David Kampf from Wayne Simmons and Kyle Clifford at 14:34 of the second period with under 6 minutes to go. Then the shenanigans begin. Nick Robertson trying to exit out of the zone. And here comes Josh Morrissey going right through him. It was damn close to being a headshot. Damn close. It wasn't, but damn close. And Morgan Riley, he said it after the game, it looked like a rough hit when it happened. And right as the hit occurs, you got to know, right? Nick Robertson's had a history of injuries. And he's been good since he's come up to the Leafs the last couple of games. So they go after him. And he goes for the flying hit, this Josh Morrissey. He gets him. And Morgan Riley's like, enough of this. Drops the gloves and the stick and makes a beeline right for Josh Morrissey. Right as it happens, too, G.J. Brody, who's like right beside the play, he drops the gloves, too. And then John Tavares comes flying in. And there's 3 little tussles going on. But obviously the main one is Morgan Riley just tossing Josh Morrissey around a little bit. And you love to see it because it's Winnipeg Jets and Leafs hockey. If there's not a scrap, I'm shocked. I really am. Then Rasmus Sandin, he hits the guy from behind a little bit in the boards. Albeit it did seem like a little bit of embellishment. But again, there was no call to play. However, he gets attacked by Pierre-Luc Dubois. And I mean attacked. Right? So that happens and there's more scuffle. Now the Leafs can actually get a power play out of that. And they make them pay. Puck gets back to the point, is fired on. Who gets the tip in front? Yeah, John Tavares. And what a beautiful tip. I mean, I could watch that goal over and over. It reminds me a lot of James Van Riemsdyk. The first two goals, honestly, both Tavares goals kind of remind me of JVR. In tight to the paint, nifty little hands and roof it. That's JVR for me. But just a beautiful tip in the slot. I think it was Matthews who shot the puck. And that's all you need to do. Get enough of it to change direction a tad bit. And that's all it did. And it went from being in Hellebuck's glove, right? If Matthew's shot went through clean, to underneath the arm. And the Leafs got a 3-1 lead. And at this point, I'm thinking, man, you got a 2-goal lead now. The shenanigans might really pick up. They didn't. After 2 periods of play, Leafs got a 3-1 lead. Matthews and Sandy grabbed the assist in that goal with 1:04 to go in the second period. Shots on goal in the second, 14-10 in favor of the Leafs. And they head into the third period looking to kind of, solidify this game. Don't allow anything crazy to happen. They don't. Shots on goal were 12-5 Winnipeg in the third period, but Samsonov was really good. I thought he was really, really sound in the net tonight. Obviously, help. A couple posts helped them as well, albeit the Leafs did hit a post as well, so, beggars can't be choosers, right? And with a couple minutes to go, they pull the goalie, and Michael Bunting, from a pretty bad angle, backhands it into the empty cage for the empty netter to put the Leafs up 4-1. Matthews and Marner grab assist in that goal at 17:23 of the third period, and the fellas get it done. Now, key players in the game, Ilya Samsonov. Samsonov. 1 goal on 31 shots. Fantastic. But again, I ain't getting too excited. And people are going to be like, what are you talking about? The guy's been phenomenal through 4 or 5. That's nice. Honestly, it's nice. But if you're clearly a new Leaf fan if you're getting jacked up after a guy's had 4 good games. I love Samsonov. He's been fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But we all saw, if you watched the game, you all saw them show the graphic, right? Well, Samsonov, to start seasons, his numbers are sparkling. And we all know what his numbers look like after the whole season's over. Tells you what the second half looks like. So I'm not getting too excited, but he's been very good in his very limited time with the Leafs so far. You love to see it. It's just when he does have a hiccup, how does he bounce back? That's going to be the key. Key players, though, John Tavares. 2 goals. 2 goals for Johnny T in this one. He was really good, and Austin Matthews may not be scoring the goals, but he did have 3 assists today, right? Yeah, the assist on the first goal, which was, he damn well earned that assist. The shot from the point that was tipped in by JT, and then obviously one of the assists on the Bunting empty netter, all right? Shots on goal in the game, though, were 31-28 in favor of Winnipeg. Doesn't matter. It's what goes in the net that counts, and it was 4-1 Leafs, all right? Special teams-wise, Leafs won that one, and they really won that one. 2 for 3 in the power plays, so they did a job, and that's something really important, right? We talked about it in the Arizona game. What game was it where they went 1 of 8 from the? It might have been that game, the Arizona one, where they had 8 power plays. They've had 5 power plays. They have a lot, right? But to go 2 for 3 today, and that top unit getting both goals, it's really nice to see. They really need to get that thing going. Now, penalty kill-wise, did a fantastic job. 0 for 3 with the Winnipeg Jets on their power plays, and the Leafs just did what they were supposed to do. Win the game. Now, you move on, and now they go to Vegas. And Leaf fans, you know what that means. 10 p.m. puck drop. Not looking forward to that. Especially when working early the next day. I don't usually work on Tuesdays, but I'm working this Tuesday. And of course, it's 10 o'clock flipping puck drop in Vegas. Against the Golden Knights. And look, I don't care what they didn't make the playoffs. I don't care. They're the Vegas Golden Knights. To me, they're always going to be a damn good team. You're going to have to find a way. All right? On the road, you're on this road trip. You started off great with the win last night. Let's keep the good times going tomorrow night, 10 p.m. in Vegas. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed last night's game, because it was very entertaining, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from last night's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? The Twitter link is down below. So follow and send me a DM of that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below. So follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Raptors, both teams play tomorrow. Raptors play at 7:30 tomorrow in Miami. Kind of a rematch after yesterday's loss. That's a 7:30 tip-off there. And as for the Leafs, we know they're in Vegas. 10 p.m. puck drop there tomorrow night. As the Leafs look to win their 3rd consecutive game. Go 5-2 to start the year. I don't know. 1 game at a time. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. in Las Vegas. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game last night. We'll talk to you guys then.